Greetings, beautiful souls. Welcome to my channel, Mystical Angels Energy. My name is Kikyo, and I am deeply grateful and thankful to have you here today, beautiful souls. As always, the card decks that I use are listed in the description box below, so let's jump right into our angel message for today. Angels, what messages do you have for our beautiful souls today, angels? What messages? Okay, Ace of Swords, Three of Pentacles, and I'm feeling these two. Okay, Four of Cups and Knight of Cups. Let's try to adjust this a little bit, and I will bring the final card forward. Okay, so automatically this sort of seems to me like we have the Four of Cups there, so it's almost like this sense of dissatisfaction. I feel like pointing that out first, okay? Almost like turning away too from the things that are already in front of you. This owl has their eyes closed, okay? So I feel like this is saying there's something that you do not wish to see, okay? Or something that you have seen and you don't desire to see any more of it, okay? I feel like there's this sense of deep dissatisfaction, okay? It's like you're not satisfied with the way your life currently is, okay? But the divine is saying here, we're offering you something. If only you would open up your eyes and receive what we have to offer, because what we have to offer is truly divine. So this is saying too that, you know, don't get distracted on things that don't serve you, okay? You don't have to like some of the things that you currently see in your life, okay? I'm not here to invalidate anything that you're feeling, okay? Feel those feelings, because those feelings, you know, are a part of who you are. Emotion, okay? So, you know, energy and motion. And when we don't feel that emotion, then that emotion crystallizes. And when that emotion crystallizes, and stagnates, okay, then it becomes a part of our shadow. And our shadow is basically all the positive and negatives that we have suppressed, okay? So when we turn around and acknowledge our shadow, okay, then we can set ourselves free, because then we can decide, okay, is this, you know, is this beneficial for me moving forward? And even, you know, obviously negative things are not beneficial for us moving forward, but even positive things, you know, may not be beneficial for us moving forward, okay? I'm also getting, just like what I said in the previous one with Archangel Jeremiah, okay, so I feel like this is Archangel Jeremiah once again, along with the owl. Owls represent wisdom and intuition. This is our higher self, and Archangel Jeremiah is saying there's a better way, okay? And that, you know, we need to empty, it would benefit us to empty that cup, okay, in order for us to have this new day. But this is like this sense of, you know, turning away from stuff that we just don't enjoy. But the angels are saying, do open your eyes, you know, don't go through life with your eyes closed, okay? Do open your eyes and see the signs around you, because everything is a sign. Everything is a sign of your manifestation, the direction you're going in. Even if you only take a baby step, okay, you are moving in the direction of your dreams, because each baby step adds up. You know, if you're heading to, and I know I said this in a previous video, but for new individuals coming in, new beautiful souls coming in, you know, it's like you're taking baby steps. And with each baby step, you're heading in the direction that you're headed. If you're taking baby steps to the grocery store, you know, you're not headed to the gas station or something, you know, you're still headed to the grocery store, right? Or to a restaurant, you're headed to the grocery store. So it's not like you're going backwards either. You're going forward, even if slowly. And the angels are saying, you know, too, this reminds me of distractions too. I know I'm seeing the other card now from the Yoshi-Yoshitani deck about, and the gentleman is getting very distracted by what's in front of him. This one seems to be just more of a dissatisfaction with what's being presented to you. And in the other one, it's almost a very distracting. And then there's a little songbird in the background. If only he would turn around here, the beautiful naturalness of the songbird. And this kind of was saying to me, all that glitters is not gold. So, but I feel like you see that, okay? Perhaps there was something kind of, uh, what I'm hearing for this is perhaps somebody tried to be dramatic with you or kind of over the top, okay? And you just felt that it was deeply shallow and your heart, this is beautiful, beautiful. So yeah, because this owl seems just like, I don't feel the energy that you're not grateful, okay? Because I do feel like you're grateful, and the angels are saying, look, this is because this is what's deeply in your soul, and these things that these other people are presenting to you just seem, you know, mundane and shallow in comparison, okay, versus the truth of your heart and your higher self being presented with the true gold. Because I know I've said this in previous readings too, that everything you touch is gold. Okay, now this isn't like the Midas energy where things become petrified, or the greed, but this is more like the energy of like everything you touch is blessed, okay? So the angels are showing you a blessing. We have the Ace of Swords here, okay? This is like saying renewed energy, willpower. I feel for some of you, this release with the newborn owl here, okay? The newborn owl, okay? I feel like this is like, and he almost looks like, this little owl looks like they are calling out, okay? Calling out to their parents, calling out the deepest part of his soul. I feel like this is like your soul crying out, okay? Your soul being expressive. If you feel that you need to release in a healthy way, I'm seeing like, you could always go scream into a pillow. You could journal something out, okay? Shaking, okay, I'm hearing shaking. I know the ancient ones, okay, tribal individuals, they would speak of shaking, okay, shaking the body. If you have some time, just take a couple minutes to shake every limb in your body, and even your neck too, but you can be gentle, the level of exertion that you think you can manage and handle, beautiful soul. There's no right or wrongs. But I just feel like, shaking off that stagnant energy. If you can go out into nature and release like an animal call. I'm hearing like, get connected with nature, get tribal with it, is what the angels are saying, like almost like a primitive release, okay? So with the sword here, we have Archangel Michael with us, okay? And Archangel Michael is saying that he is lending us his sword, okay? Lending us, and we're almost like newborns in this energy here, okay? And yet we're not, we're just beginning again. And he is giving us the will and the strength to continue to fight another day, is what I'm hearing. To persevere, okay? Because beautiful things are coming. And I feel like you're not alone in this, okay, with the Three of Pentacles, remember? If you don't see the cooperation in your physical world, that things are going on behind the scenes, the angels are with you, your guides and ancestors are with you, deities, totems, okay, they are all helping to orchestrate things behind the scenes. And if you do feel very isolated in this 3D world, the angels are saying you actually have a lot of friends in the spiritual world. Okay, sometimes things in the 3D, as Ralph Smart from Infinite Water says, things in this matrix world, the 3D, are in reverse. Okay, so if you are alone here, you're definitely rich in the 5D. And what you're rich with in spirit, and I know I've said this the past few videos, and once again for the new people coming in, when you're rich in spirit, and of course it doesn't hurt to repeat messages either, to lock them in, especially beneficial ones moving forward. And this is what the angels are saying. So even if I'm repeating certain messages, the angels are saying go ahead and do so, because it's appropriate for the reading. So when you're rich in spirit, then you shall be rich in the physical in the way that you so desire in your manifestation, okay? So I feel like there's this okay, there's like this determination to there's this deep in your heart desire to connect with people, okay, and to cut off, to take that sword and cut off all that, you know, doesn't benefit you anymore, all that doesn't align with you, okay? And Archangel Michael, if you call upon Archangel Michael, he will definitely help you to cut those etheric cords with people, places, events, times, you know, objects, and release yourself and free yourself. And Archangel Jeremiah is definitely here to help you do that as well. Archangel Jeremiah, the archangel of, you know, life review, karmic release, okay? Freeing ourselves in that manner, okay? As well as forgiveness, along with Archangel Zadkiel. We have the Knight of Cups, okay? So I really feel this is an individual, okay? This is someone, okay? This is also in your heart, okay? I feel that for many of you, this is one of your heart's biggest desires, is for someone to come forward and to offer their love for you, okay? Someone that's dreaming of you. And I definitely feel that this individual, okay, for many of you, this is your twin flame. This twin flame is dreaming of you. And you know, I feel like this individual has been, you know, on the search for you for quite a long time, okay? And they've really spread their wings. I'm hearing they've matured, they've grown, and they're ready to fly and take flight towards you, okay? And this is why, this is too, because these came out together, okay, beautiful soul? This is actually, I feel like what the divine is saying, if you're dissatisfied, okay, and there's 3 cups here, and this is the 3 of Pentacles, and this is what the angels are saying. There may be 3 individuals present in your life, okay, who definitely do not feel like they are a part of your soul tribe. I feel like the owl almost looks like, to me, and this is what the angels are saying, like the owl has a headache. I'm hearing something about migraines too. So perhaps this is there's 3 very draining people in your life, beautiful soul, okay? Because I'm seeing 3 there. Okay, but what the angels are saying is you're also, not only do you have the spirit, but there's 3 new individuals coming into your life along with this individual who wishes to give you their cup of love. So this is the one, okay? You're being gifted with 4 new beautiful people is what I'm hearing. And maybe that seems very specific for someone, but I definitely, or if it's not exactly 3, it's like this group energy, okay? There's some type of small group, or maybe you know, if you're in school of some kind, there's a clique, or, you know, perhaps, you know, if you're not in high school or college, okay, perhaps it's like co-workers, okay, something like that. I feel like there's very draining people, and you just kind of wish, like, oh, like you don't wish to see this anymore, okay, or to be a part of this. And the angels are saying definitely there's a better way. And Archangel Michael is here to help give you the willpower and to show you the exit, okay, and to free yourself, okay, from that type of situation to satisfaction, okay? But I don't feel like that's necessarily for everyone, okay? So, angels, and how befitting, because I decided to use my empath deck. Okay, so I feel for many of you, you're definitely empaths. Okay, you definitely pick up on other people's emotions and absorb them like a sponge. And the angels are definitely saying to clear yourself in some way. Cold water is very cleansing for the spirit and the soul. Okay, so cold water, I like to call them power showers or cold water power bath. Or if you do live in a location where you're able to jump into ice water, or if that's something you already do, okay, because I realize there could be all kinds of people from all over the world, anyone could view these videos. That was just something coming through. The Wim Hof method, if you're not familiar with who Wim Hof is, okay, just type in WIMHOF, Wim Hof, okay? And yeah, that's where I learned all about 1444 on the timer. Okay, so the angels are definitely saying that I'm saying the right things here. The angels are definitely with us, okay, with this fresh ace energy here, okay? But yeah, you can definitely do that. Shaking, as I said, you can take some sage to clear your energy. There's morphic fields, subliminals, if you type them on YouTube. 432 Hertz is excellent for cleaning your energy, going outside and grounding. Obviously, eating lots of fruits and vegetables, okay? Grains, beans, potatoes, plant foods, things that nourish us. Making sure that we stay hydrated, okay? Resting ourselves, okay? Listening to music if you so desire, doing something very creative. Also, like I said, I feel like there was this need for release. Yeah, because I feel like with that. There's this very it's almost like this very frustrating energy. I feel like for some of you, you have a headache, okay? And that's when and pay attention to if it is a migraine, beautiful soul, okay? Because if it's on one side of your head, okay, if it's on the left side, okay, that's connected. Well, hold on a minute. Usually what I read in the one book was that if it's on one side of your body, then it's connected to the other side. I have to pause for a moment because I'm trying to remember exactly. Now I know that's for parts of the body, but now I'm wondering if that was the same for the parts of the head, because the left part of your brain is obviously the logical, analytical, concrete part of your brain, and then the other part, the part that we perceive as reality, and then the part that is the right brain is the creative, abstract, intuitive, psychic part of our brain, okay? The part that doesn't have to make logical sense. So definitely pay attention if you do have a migraine to which side the pain is on, because that can indicate which part of the brain is out of balance. I'm just basically going to say it like that. And they said it too, if you have certain parts of the body, I remember, like, for instance, okay, if it's on the left side of your body, that's connected to your right brain. If it's on the right side of your body, it's connected to your left brain. Okay. So, our empath deck, we have here tame negative thinking. When negative thoughts arise, experience the feelings behind them and then shift to a larger, more compassionate perspective. Yeah, so we have that energy of like setting ourselves free. The individual there, the woman, she's like just so radiant in her unique way, okay? And I feel like, she has on tribal makeup. It's just so striking and stunning, okay? So yeah, this is saying, get in tune with yourself. The angels were saying, get down with your funky self, you know what I mean? Like, get funky, get creative, be perhaps somebody here likes like 70s funk music or something. That just came through. Something to do with like 70s energy. Perhaps someone likes a lot of 70s music, okay? I'm hearing someone might like disco too, okay? But yeah, dancing too. Dancing is such a beautiful way for us to elevate our energy. So if anyone enjoys dancing, and just be yourself. It doesn't matter whether you feel you do something, completely perfect or not. The angels are saying, don't worry about that. Just, move your body, get creative, shake off that stagnant, icky energy. And it almost reminds me like the Ace of Swords there with the little one there, the little owl, and the mouth is ajar, okay? So they're saying, yeah, call out, do some nature calls. And if you're not really sure how to do those, you can also YouTube that, okay? But just do some bird calls, even if you so desire. Connect with like that wild, untamed, I'm hearing like almost just authentic Aquarian aspect of yourself, okay? Because you're in the age of Aquarius, beautiful soul, okay? and you're headed to the golden future. You know, you're a chosen one. You're meant to be here on Gaia. And release, you know, like release if you're able to, if you know, if you can't go out in nature and like do animal calls or scream or get real primal, you know, maybe you could like yell into a pillow, scream into a pillow, like, you know, just let it all out real raw. Like what I'm hearing is like the angels are like, yeah, real raw, untamed. Just set yourself free from all that is, you know, frustrating. And then I'm hearing too, like, if you so desire, I feel like that will naturally come up after release. There might be some tears, but I feel like you're also going to laugh, okay? And laughter is such a good form of medicine too, perhaps too, if you could view something funny, if and when you're ready. Oh, such a great mood shifter, guys. Beautiful, beautiful souls. Look at the stars. Look up and remember that you are but a tiny speck in a large, mysterious universe. Let the magic of the stars connect you to your own special magic. Okay, yeah, like I said, it's like tapping into your authentic self, okay? That very Aquarian aspect, because Aquarius is all about authenticity, okay? And us being in tune with who we really are, self-love and self-care. Even sometimes when it feels like we don't love ourselves, okay? Or we see things about ourselves maybe we do not like, and that's how things like that become shadow too, okay? But to pay attention to the shadow and go, okay, I know you're there, and I honor and I treasure you because, you know, you exist, and all that exists deserves to be loved, okay? Unconditionally. And when you do that, and even if you do not desire to carry that aspect with you forward, you just say, okay, I see you aspect of me that is in my shadow. I give you a great big hug, and you can even visualize giving this aspect a great big hug. And you know, this could be anything that's a part of you. And just envision giving that aspect to 2222 on the timer. Okay, so the universe, so we know that we have a higher level of 4 here, which translates to higher level 4. Okay, so we are doing the right work here with 22. 22 is the master builder number. Okay, so we are really building ourselves up here, to let ourselves fly free and to be authentic in ourselves. So yeah, give that part of your shadow a hug. And then if you wish for that part of your shadow to remain with you, if you've, you know, asked yourself, do I desire to have this move forward with me? Would this benefit me in the here and now? If you wish for it to move forward with yourself, then let it out, let it unleash, embrace it, and allow it to become a part of your life. Now, if you do not, give it a hug all the same and say, I know that you're there, and I'm going to release you up to heaven, up to the angels, okay? And you can call upon Archangel Sandalphon, okay, the Archangel of Answered Prayers, and Archangel Sandalphon will help to take that aspect of you up to heaven, to God, the God force energy, and that will be purified back to source, okay? So I feel like Archangel Sandalphon is definitely here today, beautiful soul. Okay, Archangel Sandalphon too, because I said with the music, I feel like music, okay? I feel like dancing, something tribal, okay? Perhaps someone here is from Africa. I'm hearing Africa, Australia, New Zealand, Canada, various parts of America, Brazil. Okay, so we have stop trying to fix people. It is not your job to fix anyone. Allow people the dignity of their own paths. Okay, yeah, so this is saying stay in your own lane, stay on your path, stay on the yellow brick road, beautiful soul, okay? Because the angels, they said, yeah, everything else is distraction, okay? It's not in alignment with who you are. Don't allow the negativity of others to throw you off your path, or to you know, to think that, well, maybe, you know, you can do something to change these people. If they really so desired it, you know, they would open up to it, okay? And I've had to learn this on my own path as a Virgo sun and a Virgo Mars, okay? With that Virgo energy, you know, of trying to, you know, offer my assistance, trying to, you know, show people a better way. But, you know, when someone does not want it, okay, we have to let go with that and not focus on that and realize that, well, we're still headed towards our own personal heaven, okay? I'm hearing Depeche Mode, Personal Jesus, okay? So perhaps someone here loves Depeche Mode. I love Depeche Mode. I'm also hearing the song Walking in My Shoes, okay? And Condemnation, that came through. So yeah, yeah, you're being guided along this path and towards a better way. Yeah, it's not your job to fix anyone. Like I said, I know that from my own experience. You know, those individuals, they have to choose that themselves, okay? And you can always reach down to help someone, but as long as they're open to it, okay? Because oftentimes if they're not, there's just this resistance, and I know that from my own experience. And I'm still learning that because I'm not perfect with that one, because I do have this I'm naturally inclined to like I desire to show people better ways, and then sometimes I have to remember, okay, Keek, back off. Like, you know, I have respect for that. Okay, so yes, how befitting. Smoky quartz. I've got out my crystal and animal card deck with both. This is very aligned with crystals, and I love crystals because I wear them myself. Well, wait, show that side. Yeah, so new cycles of life await you. Follow the path that shows you the light. Exactly. Okay, so we have the owl energy again here. So the owl is definitely a totem for you today, beautiful soul. Perhaps the owl is one of your overall totem animals overall. Okay, but I'm also feeling like this once again is Thoth energy. Thoth can be represented by the owl and is largely represented by the ibis, but can be with the owl as well. Okay, so this is like, once again, with these two cards, and that's amazing. You know, different deck, and they're repeating the message, the angels, so that we understand that this is indeed the message and real. Okay, yeah, stay in the light. You know, everything else it's dark for a reason. That you know, off to the right, off to the left, behind. You've already been behind, okay, off to the right, off to the left. It's not where you need to go. The angels are illuminating the way in which you need to go. Everything else is a distraction. Okay, and smoky quartz is here to show us that, you know, indeed ground ourselves, okay? If you hold on to smoky quartz will help you to ground. Smoky quartz is also a great EMF protector, okay, so from electrical magnetic frequencies. And just such a very good earth-based crystal. Okay, you can also put it around your devices to protect you once again from the EMFs and 5G. Okay, but it says new cycles of life await you. So yeah, you're entering a new phase of life. It's almost like you're at the end of the tunnel. And yeah, the angels are definitely saying, you know, you're almost there. Just keep heading in that direction. We're guiding you in that direction, especially with the owl totem medicine. Okay, angels, what further messages? Okay, this card wished to fly out. Okay, now I have to cover this up slightly, even though I don't personally have a problem with you know, nudity, okay? But YouTube, I've seen other YouTubers have to do this, okay? I don't know. Here, so that no strikes happen. I don't know if it's going to stay. It seems to be sliding. Well, maybe I can just use my finger then. Okay. Snowflake obsidian. Okay. Change and transformation must be sustained with strength. Okay, the phoenix. Okay, nudity doesn't have to be sexual, by the way. That's 3D perversity that, makes nudity perverse. That's just my opinion, beautiful soul. Perhaps you hold a different one. And once again, I respect individuals' different opinions, but I'm expressing my own, and perhaps someone will resonate with that. Nudity is just our natural skin, what God gave us. And if God was ashamed of it, why would God create us in that way? That's just how I see that. If God was ashamed with how we were naturally built, why would God create us that way? We'd be born then with, something on us, that we wouldn't be able to remove, right? So I don't find any shame in that, okay? That doesn't have to be sexual. Nudity in and of itself is not pornographic, okay? And I'm not for porn or anything like that. But nudity is not that, okay? That's just how I feel. Okay, and perhaps that's one of the old things that's burning away with you, right? The sense of maybe you've been shamed, okay, for your body in some way is what I'm hearing, beautiful soul. I feel like there's significance with what I just said there. And you're coming back to yourself and you're connecting with yourself, or perhaps you had sexual experiences that left you and made you feel, disconnected from spirit, from God. They kind of weighed you down, or perhaps that was what the three were there for. Perhaps you had three partners, exes or something, that made your body feel you didn't feel beautiful, beautiful soul. But I'm here to tell you that God says you are beautiful. God made you to be the way that you are, so why would you not be beautiful? And even if you're trying to change your DNA, okay, because I'm gonna get pretty out there, okay, with this, because on this channel sometimes we get very out there, okay. I go beyond. I feel for many of you watching this channel, I feel if I'm saying this, then these are the type of individuals that I'm drawing forth here to connect with as a family, a part of this mystical angel channel. For many of you, I feel like you're star seeds. I feel like you may initially have been different beings, okay, before Doreen Virtue turned to mainstream Christianity a few years ago. It was actually some of her books were actually incredibly inspirational to me, because she had the book about earth angels, and she talked about individuals that incarnated here, that were once angels. They incarnated in a human body, as well as various kinds of elementals, okay. And then she had in there the wise ones, which are people that have reincarnated on this planet multiple times. They were high priestesses and priests and witches and wizards of the highest caliber. And of course there were walk-ins, okay, walk-ins are high-level souls, okay, that step into a human body, and the other soul decides to leave. Now this is not suicide, well, maybe I shouldn't say that. You know what I'm about to say, because I've heard people censor that too, okay. This is not that, okay. This is the current soul that is inhabiting the body with a walk-in. This was explained by Doreen Virtue, and you won't hear about walk-ins too often. You might be able to YouTube that. I just watched a different tarot reader, and she was speaking about twin flame walk-ins, and her channel is called Gypsy Cowgirl Tarot, I believe. Gypsy Cowgirl. Yeah, Gypsy Cowgirl Tarot. I swore I know it was Gypsy Cowgirl, okay. And I quite enjoy some of her videos as well, okay, so shout out to her. But yeah, you won't hear about walk-ins too much. So basically the current soul decides that soul wishes to leave the physical form, but instead of, allowing the body to go with the soul just makes that transfer. This can usually happen during sleep, okay? And don't fear like, oh my goodness, this can really happen. Like, no, this is something that you would have to literally choose, okay? Because what happens is then the angels assist and spirit gets involved, and then that soul is released back to the spiritual realm, and another soul comes in. And there's a lot of souls here on this planet, okay? There's a lot of souls there's a lot of souls here on this planet, right? But there's a lot of souls, like way more, okay? Even perhaps trillions that wish to incarnate here, okay, and you know, they're kind of like on a waiting list, and they wish to be here for this golden future and this time of change, moving into the golden future. So that's why then they can make that exchange with the soul that wishes to leave, and then they can come and incarnate into that body. And Doreen Virtue had spoke of that, okay? So I feel like for many of you, all right, you're all kinds of different things. And like I said, I embrace that really way kind of esoteric, way out there stuff that's really not that esoteric anymore. And there's nothing, you know, supernatural is not really supernatural. It's very natural indeed. It's just that, you know, we, you know, in the 3D and with, you know, the upbringing and everything, we're not conditioned to think that way. But, you know, our childlike selves are definitely open to that with, you know, so-called imaginary friends and everything, okay? It's just that when children come in, you know, they're so 350, okay, 355 on the timer. So I know with the 3 there, it's like the divine is coming through. Okay, these are all the guides and everyone that's with us. The 555, it's like that change. And the Phoenix energy here too is like everything within you is being purified and burned down, right? So that you can be born anew and completely authentic and unashamed and unabashed and unafraid and untamed. I'm saying it with such conviction because I feel that coming through. Holy Spirit is really coming through here, okay? Like, if you've been shamed for your sexuality, if you've been shamed about your body, all of that is being cleansed. And I'm seeing there with the sacral chakra, okay, this is our sacral chakra. It's even orange there, and it's a bright, vivid, joyous orange. And the sacral chakra is all about our sexuality and sensuality and, you know, our choice of expression and the pleasures in life. So I definitely see that being balanced. And on this individual, her forehead, okay, it's like that third eye energy. So I feel like if you are having that migraine or that headache, it's almost like the angels are burning it away, all right, and reminding you to like honor that part of yourself, all right. That is so beautiful. All right, now I'm gonna try to see if I can cover that up to put that one down. We've got Lucky Bear on top. Lucky Bear, Lucky Care Bear, bringing us good luck. Good Luck Bear is one of my favorites. Okay, Soda Light. All right. So we have this individual there. Like I said, all these tribal light cards, okay? Once again, the Howling, Soda Light. Be free to express who you really are by following your truth. Yes, 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 yes. Beautiful. So a resounding yes. It's like into like the fires. Okay, so I'm seeing this as Archangel Zadkiel here with the violet flame, even though this flame is a very red orange, okay, very intense. And this is that Phoenix totem energy, okay, along with this wolf energy. And it's like we're being Soda Light, okay? So that's very connected with our throat chakra. Soda Light is a blue stone, okay, a deep blue stone, and it's definitely along with I'm actually wearing lapis lazuli right there. So the Egyptians loved lapis lazuli. I believe the Greeks did too. Okay, so very good for communication and connecting with divine downloads and just really vocalizing that. Okay, because I'm really seeing like getting vocal today. Oh yes, singing. Why didn't I think of that earlier? So if you're not like if you're not feeling like, oh, you know, don't want to scream, don't want to really like do animal calls or anything, definitely singing, okay? And I feel like if you're not real confident in your singing voice, that's okay. The angels are saying your voice is beautiful just as it is, just to be present with the singing. You know, and even if you feel like you're not particularly adept at a particular skill, but if you continuously persist, if it's something that you wish to do, like if you don't desire to become good at something, and you know, you don't feel too confident with doing it, just the angels are reassuring you it's beautiful just as is for the purposes. But if it is something that you wish to become better at, the angels are saying, you know, once again, do not stress that, you know, all it takes is practice, because we all begin as novices, even those that come in almost like in an ingenious manner, like perhaps they have ingenious psychic abilities, or perhaps they have ingenious painting skills, or they're just really good at math inherently from a young age. You know, these individuals are individuals that are coming through, okay, with their higher selves. Or, you know, once again, though, the point is they've had past lives where they've perfected that, okay, because we all begin as novices. We all begin. And the feathers there, so beautiful, okay? The feathers represent angels. The feathers represent birds, obviously. Birds are messengers. That connection with the divine, hearing your ancestors, that tribal, raw primal energy. Okay, so the wolf represents, you know, our intuition and like the call of our soul, the call of the wild, okay? Call of the wild. And it's almost like urging us to connect with a more natural path too, okay? Connect with our ancestors, connect with, and your ancestors doesn't just have to be your family line. Connect with your ancestors is also talking about your soul line, okay? Connecting with all parts of your soul. And wolves represent the soul too, okay? Howling up to the moon, so the wolves also can help us to connect with our shadow and release our shadow, okay? Because that's what I'm really feeling here, like just releasing everything in such a powerful way. All right. And feathers are, yes, your sign from the divine. So if you see feathers today, beautiful soul, sign from the divine. So that is the message that I have for you today, beautiful soul. Thank you for being here. I hope everyone had a very Merry Christmas for those that do celebrate, and very happy holidays for those that celebrate the other holidays such as Hanukkah, Kwanzaa, New Year's Day, New Year's Eve. So basically just happy holidays to everyone. Happy New Year coming up here. Okay, and until next time, I love you guys. Thank you for being here. Thank you for all the likes, shares, and subscribes. Until next time, beautiful souls, bless.